The Maverick is one of OMORI's less liked characters, and I can kind of see why. He does tend to take his shenanigans a bit far sometimes, to the point where he even pays people to hang out with him, which is really sad. But as clumsy as he may seem, he's not what he may seem to be. So, from what we see from him in the main story, we can tell he is a bit troubled, always trying to be this extremely cool and popular guy who everyone loves, convincing himself he is better than everyone. But we all know that this is just a facade he puts up to hide what he truly is, which very quickly falls apart anytime you beat him at anything. In reality, he's a bit, well, not as alpha as he thinks he is, and quite frankly, he himself is aware of this. When you go to his house during the Sunday roll on one day left, you find him playing some video games, wondering if he would ever find anything he's good at. Honestly, this is the moment that I actually started to look at him a little bit different, even feeling kind of sorry for him. This guy is struggling with his self-identity because he can't find a single thing that he can exceed at. And in order to cope with it, he covers it up with this "I'm a king of the world" facade. And when that gets broken down, you can see just how desperately he tries to cling on to it. Now, I understand this whole character is supposed to be this whole terrible, tragic story, but seeing it this way at least makes him kind of understandable. And at least for me, it made him just a tiny bit less annoying. He does still have to clean up his act though, I can't even lie. However, this is not the end of the Maverick's majestic character, for there is one more factor to add to all of this, which is his rebellion against the bread barons, aka the rest of his family. You see, the Maverick's family owns this bakery shop that's been passed down a few generations, I think. I don't really remember that much. And also, this family is very religious. But the Maverick does not like the fact that all of them are involved and all are doing the same exact things. So he sets out on a quest to become unique compared to the rest of his families, which leads us to the Mikhael Maverick that we have today. Basically, he's trying his absolute hardest to be unique, but the more and more he fails at it, the more hopeless he feels about finding that one thing he's good at. Which explains this scene, the one who's playing the video games and stuff. So then, to actually be unique, he acts like this. But he knows deep down that this won't solve his problem. I mean, that's why he's questioning this whole thing in the first place. And then, finally, in the end, the Maverick has a revelation. He's actually good at something. The one thing he refused to acknowledge all along. And that is baking. It dawns on him that he's already found what he was looking for all along, but that would mean he would no longer be unique compared to his family. However, it seems as though he's ready to accept that fate, and admits that this may be the one thing he can do, and may eventually go back to his bread making roots, ending the thrilling character arc for our boy Mikhael. Okay, but is it Mikhael or is it Michael? I can't really tell. With the way it's spelled, it looks Mikhael, but it can be